Go grab the tub of ice cream out of your freezer. Go on, I'll wait. Now turn it around. Don't look at the brand name, look at the small print underneath it, the bit nobody reads. If that print says frozen dairy dessert, then what you've been serving your kids on a Sunday arvo is not ice cream. That's not my opinion, that's Australian food law. And the gap between those two words is where the dairy industry has quietly made a fortune. Here's the part most Australians have never been told. Under the Australian and New Zealand Food Standards Code, ice cream isn't a marketing word. It's a defined product with minimum requirements. To be legally sold as ice cream in this country, it has to be sweet, it has to be made from milk products, and it has to hit a minimum level of milk fat and total food solids. Miss those numbers, even by a little, and you legally cannot call it ice cream. So what do manufacturers do? They don't fix the recipe, they change the word. Frozen dairy dessert, ice confection, frozen confection. Every one of those is a legal admission that the product in your hand didn't meet the standard. And every one of those sits in the same freezer, in the same shape of tub, at the same eye level, under a brand you've trusted since you were a kid. Nothing illegal is happening here. That's the uncomfortable part. The system is working exactly as designed. It's just that the design assumes you're reading the fine print, and nobody's reading the fine print in a Woolies freezer aisle at 5:30 on a Tuesday with a toddler having a meltdown behind you. So if the milk fat isn't there, what is? Turn the tub around again and read the ingredients. In a lot of frozen dairy desserts, you'll find the words vegetable oil or vegetable fat, usually coconut, sometimes palm. That's the swap. Dairy fat is expensive and the price moves with the seasons. Refined vegetable oil is cheap, stable, and doesn't care what the weather's doing in Gippsland. So it goes in, the milk fat comes down, and the product drops below the legal threshold. You're standing in a freezer aisle paying a dairy price for a product where a good chunk of the fat never came near a cow. And here's the sting for Australian dairy farmers. Every litre of vegetable oil in a frozen dessert is a litre of cream that a local farmer didn't sell. We've spent a decade arguing about $1 a litre milk. This is the same fight. It's just happening 2 aisles over where nobody's looking. Now here's the trick that costs you the most money, and almost nobody knows about it. Ice cream is sold by volume, litres, not by weight. But before ice cream is frozen, it's whipped, and air gets beaten into it. The industry has a word for this. It's called overrun. And overrun is measured as a percentage of air added to the mix. A dense, premium ice cream might have relatively little air in it. A cheap tub can be whipped so hard that a very large share of what you're carrying to the car is just air. So 2 tubs sit side by side. Both say 2 litres. One weighs noticeably more than the other. Same shelf, same size, same price bracket. One of them is significantly more food. This is why the single most useful thing you can do in that aisle takes about 4 seconds. Pick up 2 tubs, one in each hand, and feel the difference. Your hands will tell you what the label won't. The heavy one is the one with less air and more actual product in it. There's one more thing worth understanding, and I want to be fair about it, because this is where a lot of food videos go off the rails. Frozen dairy desserts usually carry a longer list of stabilizers and emulsifiers than premium ice cream does. You'll see numbers like 407, 412, 466, 471, carrageenan, guar gum, cellulose gum, mono and diglycerides. Now, these are approved additives. They are not poison, and anyone telling you they are is selling you something. Their actual job is structural. When you strip milk fat out of a frozen product, it goes icy, grainy, and it collapses. Stabilizers hold the texture together and stop ice crystals forming on the trip from the factory to your freezer. So the long additive list isn't the crime, it's the symptom. It's the scaffolding holding up a product that no longer has enough cream in it to hold itself up. That's also why the old melt test tells you something. Real high milk fat ice cream melts into cream. It goes liquid and it goes fast. A heavily stabilized frozen dessert tends to slump and go foamy instead, holding its shape far longer than it should. It's not proof of anything on its own, but it is a hint about what's holding your dessert together. You don't need to memorize any of this. You need 3 habits. 1. Read the words under the brand name. If it doesn't say ice cream, it isn't. That's a legal signal, and it's free. 2. Weigh it with your hands. 2 tubs, same size. Take the heavier one. You're buying food, not air. 3. Scan the ingredients for vegetable oil or vegetable fat. In something calling itself a dairy dessert, that word tells you where the cream went. Do those 3 things and you'll never be caught by the freezer aisle again. None of this is a scandal exactly. Nobody's breaking the law. The information has been printed on the tub the whole time, in the smallest legal font available. That's the real story. Not that Australians are being lied to, that we're being told the truth, quietly, in a place designed so we'd never look. Go check your freezer. Then tell me in the comments what your tub actually says. I've got a feeling a lot of you are about to be surprised.